what's up, magical family? It's Unique Divination, and you are watching Urban Mystic TV, and I am here with another celebrity reading. This one I'm going to do for Eminem, okay? I'm going to do this reading regarding the energy around what's taking place around him and Joe Budden. So I listened to the Chloroseptic remix, and it clearly appears as though he's coming at Joe Budden and DJ Academics for critiquing him and his album when Joe was on Everyday Struggle. So let me get to the cards and see what's going on with this, okay? Prince of Cups. All right, so as we see on that song, that Joe Budden has unleashed a whole range of emotions for Mr. Eminem. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if Eminem was stuck in a bubble somewhere, which we keep hearing people reference to, you know, he's out of touch. But whatever, you know, Everyday Struggle was a very iconic show. Now, they fucked it up when they let Joe go. So, because of the amount of attention that the show was getting, the iconic moments that it had, and just that show wasn't even, you know, on YouTube for a year. It held so much weight. Joe and Academics' opinions held so much weight on the hip hop, the music industry. I want to say that I'm shocked that Eminem came out the way he did, but, you know, Joe Budden's on Slaughterhouse. A lot of people are starting to feel like it's blasphemy that he spoke out against Eminem. 50 Cent's threatening to beat his ass. I'm currently waiting for the Joe Budden podcast to drop so we can hear what Joe's got going on and what his rebuttal to everything that's going on. But it unleashed some shit, man, and it unleashed the old Eminem. And I want to say kudos to Joe. A lot of people may be shitting on him, but, you know, you brought him back. You brought Eminem back. Four of Wands, completion. You know what I mean? So, because, you know, Joe critiqued him the way he did, and Academics had a lack of respect. I'm going to say a lack of respect for what he means to the hip-hop and music industry. Joe know what he means to the hip-hop and music industry. So because of that, I think that Joe was very harsh, because he expected a lot more from Eminem on that album. And I think that when Joe was critiquing, it was coming from a place of sincerity. Academics has a lack of respect for people that come before him, the older generation, and Joe has called him out on that plenty of times, and other people have. So I think this just brought everything full circle. It kind of woke Eminem up. It got him out of that out of reality mode that he was in, and I think his head is back in the game now. Ace of Swords, beginning the communication. I think that we're going to start to hear some more content from M that we did not hear on that album. I definitely think we're going to hear better content. Eminem, you know, I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it took for Joe to snap you back. You know, I hope you don't have any ill feelings towards him. I think he did you a good justice, because a lot of people that believed in you and know that you are great were very disappointed in the album. I was very disappointed. I've been following you since the Marshall Mathers LP, since I was in high school in 98. So, you know what I mean? I definitely, and I'm not going to lie, the last few albums that Eminem has dropped, I haven't bought them. I've listened to a couple tracks. But I went through this album and I was like, eh. So anything that you got coming forward, Eminem, any new shit, I'm going to be looking forward to, if you're going to put the same energy behind it that you did for this diss track. Perceived diss track, whatever. Eight of Cups. I think Eminem wants to walk away. The song with Beyonce, Walk on Water, other things that he's said in his past. I think sometimes he just wants to walk away from it all. I think he's too big for himself sometimes. And I think he just wants to say, fuck it, and just go away. But we've got Pisces on this card, and it deals with sacrifices and having faith. I think you need to sacrifice living in that bubble and come back to reality. I 100% know what it means to be a reclusive. I'm very reclusive. I don't really fuck with anybody. I rarely like to leave my house except to go to work. And to do other things that I have to do, like buy food, you know, shit like that. But come back to us, man. Sacrifice that bubble. Come back to us, and everything will be okay. Eight of Wands. He came with a swiftness. Like I said, I don't know what Joe lit a fire up his ass, and he's back in the game. So let's hope he continues to stay in the game. All right, so let's recap. Prince of Cups, whatever blockage emotionally that he had, that shit unleashed with Joe in academics, critiquing him very harshly. Completion. It kind of woke him up and let him know what he had to do, and he went in the booth and he gave it to us, right? Ace of Swords. I think he's going to have more music, more content that we see off Chloroseptic Remix. The album, he's got to understand it needed to be critiqued, and from somebody who loves him. Joe loves him, you know what I mean? And so people are trying to misconstrue that and try to play Joe. He's a Virgo. He's very critical. He's very harsh on himself. Most Virgos are like that, and sometimes it can be misconstrued as it's being misconstrued now. Eight of Cups. I think M wants to walk away from it all. But M, I think you need to sacrifice living in that bubble. Get back to reality. Get in touch. There's a lot of rappers and lyricists that want to work with you. Hook up with the right people, you know. Glad you did the pop album. We have no idea who you did it for. I don't know who. But we want some real hip-hop. So I don't think you can be mad at that, Eminem. He's coming with a swiftness. I think there may be some more shit that's going to be unleashed. This is great for the hip-hop community. As long as there's no real beef. 50 Cent talking about he's going to beat Joe up for Eminem. Hopefully he's just talking. Motherfuckers is too old to be really physically beefing and shit. But anyway, it's good for the hip-hop community. It's got people talking. Eminem, come through and give it to us. We've been waiting for it, and that's all Joe was saying. As far as academics, I ain't got nothing to say on him, but as far as Joe, that came from a place of love. And we all know that Joe is kind of harsh, you know, in what he says. But this concludes this reading for Eminem. Eminem, if you ever watch this, I hope you like it. For those of you that have been watching, thank you. Like the video, please. Comment below. Let me know what you think. And if you want me to do a reading on a certain celebrity, let me know. I'm open to it, okay? Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please help me get to 10,000 views so that YouTube can start monetizing my channel, all right?